why you receive spiritual attacks as a Christian whenever you pray. All these things mostly happen to those that have spiritual calling. And how will you know you have spiritual calling? There are many signs which will indicate that you have spiritual calling. Those that have spiritual calling, there are so many things they will be seeing, so many sounds they will be hearing, so many messages they will be receiving, both in real life and in their dreams. There are so many signs which will indicate truly you have spiritual calling. Signs like sometimes you see yourself around the river. Sometimes you see yourself swimming in the river. Sometimes you see yourself in mud water. Sometimes you see yourself flying in the dream, especially when attack comes. And on the process of trying to escape, you will see yourself flying above the ground. You will see yourself flying above the sky without wing. And when you wake up, you will be like, why all these things? Why am I flying? Am I a witch? And if I try to tell people that this is what I'm experiencing, they will start calling me a witch. My dear, you are not a witch. You are a destiny child. You are destined for great things. Greatness awaits you. You are not a witch. Sometimes some people will see themselves going back to school. They will see themselves writing exam in school they have left long time ago. See themselves writing exam either in primary school or in secondary school or in higher institution. And they will start wondering, is this now setback? Why am I writing exam that I don't get to finish even when I'm no longer in school? Which simply means you should go and learn more about your calling. Go and learn more about your gift. And sometimes you see yourself fishing in the river. This indicates wealth. It represents winning of souls or wealth. That is what it represents. And sometimes you see yourself having sex in the dream, either male or with female. Sometimes you have sex with same gender. And you start wondering, what is all this? Why all these things are happening to you? Those are your guiding angels. Those are your guiding spirit attached to you from your family lineage to guide you. And most people's destiny is being attached to spiritual wife or spiritual husband. That you do well here on earth is your chi and your spiritual husband. Your chi is your incarnator. That you progress in whatever you do depends on these two spirits, your incarnator and your spiritual spouse. So if you're not in good terms with this very spirit, please and please try and do. It's very, very important that you succeed without any obstruction, without any blockage in life. Depends on how happy this very spirit are with you. And if you sometimes see yourself having intercourse in your dream with the same gender, with familiar faces and unfamiliar faces, have it in mind that it's the same spiritual spouse that is operating. And if all this continue, they will end up polluting your body. And once they pollute your body, there are many things you'll be experiencing. Many things like sometimes you can't stay without sex. If you're sleeping, you are feeling sex. If you're awake, you are feeling sex. All you'll be thinking is whom to have sex with you. And they may pollute your body by blocking good things that are coming your way. Like if you are expecting something and once they have sex with you, that very thing will end up not coming. They may pollute your body by stopping you from meeting your own partner. You will keep meeting wrong partner till you do the needful that will connect you to the right partner. They may pollute your body by blocking you from having your own children. They may pollute your body by causing problem in your relationship or causing problem in your marriage. Family or partners will be fighting every day. And again, if you know you have connection with water, that is, you are a water child, please and please try and do the needful. It's very, very important because as a water child, if you fail to do the needful, there are things that will be taken from you. They will be scattering your business. If you open business, the business will run down. If you keep money, the money will go missing. If you keep other items, the items will go missing. So try as a matter of urgency, go for a consultation and find out things you needed to do for them to set you free from those problems. And again, if you sometimes see yourself in the village, which people call setback, either see yourself in the village or you see yourself where you grew up, That is where you lived before. And you know quite well you are far from home, but you are seeing yourself in those places. Please and please, what is calling you back is your spirit. Try and do the needful. Seeing yourself back in the village is not a setback, but will be a setback if you fail to do the needful. Try and recognize your ancestors, because without your ancestors, you won't be here. They are with you. Take kola nut, take native chalk, take edo, take white dry gin, take Fanta. Go to anywhere you can have direct contact on Mother Earth. Stay there, remove your footwear. Get your native chalk. Pray with it for purity. Collect small from it and drop on the floor. Get your edo, which is red dust. Collect small, pray over it and drop it on the floor for calmness. Then collect your kola nut, pray with it, drop on the floor for them. If you want to eat, you can eat, but when you break it, if you throw it on the floor, anyone that faces the ground, do not eat that very one. Make sure you leave it there, or you take it and throw it far from your home. Then collect your white dry gin or your Fanta, anyone you want to start with first, but collect your white dry gin, collect small from it and drop it on the floor for them to come and take. Then collect the Fanta, collect small from it and drop it on the floor and say, any spirit that takes sweet things, come and take and make my life sweet. You don't need to be perfect to do this. Yes, you don't need to be perfect, because spirit don't need your perfection. They need you to accept. That very edo represents calmness and peacemaking. And that very kola nut that face the ground, let your enemies face the ground like that forever. Marriage is 50-50 for those with spiritual calling. These people go through a lot in life. They go through a lot in life. That is why if you by any chance make these people cry or make them lay a curse on you, your own is finished. But being in good terms with your personal spirit will go a long way in bringing peace to your home. And that very spiritual items I mentioned there can be used by anybody, whether you have spiritual calling or not. And as a business person, try and do this every morning before you leave for your business, my dear. Many people will ask you to tell them where you made your charm from, because this will open way for you. Try to go for Alpha consultation. Through Alpha consultation, lots of things will be revealed to you.